All right, class. I'm your substitute teacher today, Mr. Garvey. To start off with roll. All right, we got Meredith.
It's pronounced Meredith.
Son of a bitch! Do you want to go to war, Meredith?
Have you ever had a substitute teacher that you couldn't understand or couldn't understand you?
Oh, excuse me, are you Lee?
Yeah, I am.
I thought you were gonna be Asian.
Oh, don't worry, it happens all the time. See, this happens all the time, right? You hear somebody's name, and before you even meet them or see them, you think they look a certain way or act a certain way.
We chose the Key and Peele skit Substitute Teacher because it is a perfect example of how you can use a comedic genre to attack larger political issues. Today we will explain how the satirical comedic genre is used today. Satirical comedy is a form of comedy, usually dramatic. It is used to expose and ridicule foolishness, vices, and shortcomings of society and or individuals who represent in that society. It's different than other genres because it has no specific guidelines like sad, dark, or happy. It is also easy to include the audience because it is easily relatable. Some examples include Saturday Night Live and the Scary Movies. Scary Movie is a great example because it takes other horror movies and makes them into something funny and points out all of their flaws. Lastly, you can use comedy to address larger issues without causing controversy.
In our video, a substitute teacher walks in and he starts addressing kids by what he thinks is the right pronunciation of their names, like Lee did in the beginning with my name. He says things like Aaron for Aaron, Jaqueline for Jacqueline, and then he breaks a clipboard on his knee, pushes all the things off his desk, and sends a kid to OK Shaughnessy's office. Yup.
So when we take a minute to slow this video down and analyze it for what it is, we see that it's a satirical comedy attacking a greater issue at hand. It's attacking the fact that some inner city schools are much more cultured than outer city or private schools are. So when this substitute teacher came in, who taught for 21 years at a public school, he was reading off the names such as Aaron or Aaron, where he would say it, or Blake or Balake. But when he gets to the end, he reads off Timothy. And Timothy, the black guy in the back, leans forward and says, present. So he says, finally, somebody like me, and it's just the same culture as he has. So we chose this video because, like Scary Movie and Saturday Night Live, it was a perfect example to show how satirical comedy can be used to attack much larger issues at hand while still having a light tone.
In conclusion, we researched many genres, but we felt that comedy was the easiest to convey to our audience.
Meow.
Oh, I look so big.
Okay, while she's writing mine and hers, I could do mine. All of these had relatively. See, what do I even fucking use?
You
for that?
just say